Hey guys, it is Erin or Gimme Yarn 418, and I am here with TGIF. Recording a little different today. I'm using my iPad. I typically record on my laptop, but I don't have that available today. So you may have noticed there was no intro image, but I'll have that back for next week. I'm hoping you can see me. So, what is new in life? Well, you know pretty much everything that's been going on in my life. If you've been watching my Vitas, which please do not feel obligated to do. It's been busy, but nothing out of the ordinary. We did have the blizzard. Almost all the snow is gone now. Seth had his procedures on Monday. My sister has an update over on the blog, so go take a look at that. He is home now, and he's just so cute. He's very, very cute. I saw some pictures this morning that made me giggle. So what have I been working on? We'll start with finished objects, I guess. As we always do. I don't know why we wouldn't. Last week I showed you One Love by Susan B. Anderson out of Knit Picks Chroma, and I told you I was going to block it, which I have. And then I took my photos outside in the snow and fell in a hole that Molly had dug that had filled with snow, twisted my ankle, wrenched my wrist. I'm fine, obviously, but I did block it, and I love how it came out. It's a really decent size, perfect for the way I wear it, which is like a scarf, and really happy with the chroma. This is weird because I can usually see myself and I can't see myself here, so wear it something like this. I would prefer to look in a mirror and see how it looks, but can't do that right now. So love how it came out. It's really soft. It smells delicious because I use eucalyptus lavender. I love it. And I think I might knit another one for someone for their birthday. If I have colors they like. I'll have to check in the chroma. If not, I'm sure I have a different yarn I could use for them. I mean, I have too much yarn. Let's just leave it at that. The next thing I finished is another Susan B. Anderson project that you saw last week, and it was sheep ! And I did the Eyelet Sheep, and I finished him. He is out of, what is he out of? Lion Brand Fisherman's Wool. And I love how he came out. He has a cute little face, and the eyelets are adorable. That's great. He's so cute. So I'm going to add him to my flock. I don't know if there's any room for him up here right now, but we'll put him right there. And Kristen finished her scarf. She's on a travel day for work, so I wove in the ends for her while she was out, and here it is. That's half of it. And this is James C. Brett Woodlander. Here's the other half. It's but it's a garter stitch scarf with 30 stitches, and it's 60 inches long, which I recommended to her because some people like to wear their scarves like this, even though it's for her, and she said she'd never heard of anybody wearing their scarf like this. She can still wrap it around and not choke herself like that, and it can be down in her coat, so she's happy with it. I don't know if or what she is going to knit next. She started something, but it wasn't the yarn needle pattern combination wasn't working out for her. Oh, I didn't weave in an end. What is that? Anyway, finished. She loves it. Forgot to cut off an end. And the last thing I finished is a couple of bags. They are already listed in the Etsy shop, and I'll just show them to you really quick. There is this bag. It's called You Are My Sunshine. It's like a chalkboard print, and it has a bunch of inspirational, positive messages on it, like don't worry, be happy, you can grow your own way. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. It's great. I really love it. It's pretty. I'm tempted to keep one. I'm always tempted to keep one. I called this one Floral Pop. This has a green dotted lining. You Are My Sunshine has a yellow polka dot lining. And last but not least, I was doing a special order of this, so I decided to sew up the rest of them. This is T.G.I.F. I've had this one before, but not in quite a while. And inside is a coordinating T.G.I.F dot, is what it was called. So those are all up in the shop right now if you're interested. If not, totally fine. What am I working on? Well, I wasn't thinking this morning. The Dr. G memory vest. I actually finished the front and the back, which I'm stunned with. I finished it Monday, I think, or Tuesday. And this morning, Kristen's gone, the house is quiet, I decided to block it. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have blocked it after I recorded the video. But I'm thinking the vest might be finished for next week for TGIF. I'm hoping to seam it together this weekend and potentially sew on the ribbing. It just needs neck ribbing and armhole ribbing. And it'll be done. It's a fantastic pattern. If you like sweater vests, if you know anybody who likes sweater vests, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really want to knit another one, although I don't have the yarn for it right now. My nose is running. But I know Kristen, I want to see it on her because I think she would wear it in multiple colors. She's already told me I'm going to dress up to go to work even if I'm staying home. So that's a positive. The cables are, it's heavily cabled, but it's a great pattern. It's really easy to follow and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. I really want to knit another one. So I also brought up my Scrappy Happy Blanket, which you haven't seen in a while. I am on track. I'm doing a minimum of 1 block a day. I'm up to, I didn't write down. I've done 128 blocks since the first of the year. I'm not going to show you each individual block, but I am going to show you the blanket as a whole. The new blocks I'm going to put on the bottom half, though, because the strings are dangling. Or should I put them on I should put them on the top. Anyway. I am following the original mitered square blanket pattern, and I will be doing an applied I-cord to the whole blanket. So, here we go. I think it's 312 blocks I have so far. I'm hoping this is in video, in camera. I knit through all of the minis that Terry sent me. And I'm looking to trade minis, if anybody is looking for mini trades. All that have been sent to me so far, I have knit. All that I have left are ones that I've purchased or gotten at various events, which would be purchasing, I suppose. So my rows are 24 blocks and 22 blocks, and I cast on 31 stitches. And I love it. I don't think it's going to be done this year, but that's okay. It's fun, it's mindless, and it's a good palette cleanser between projects. And the only other whip I have is I started a pair of socks last night. Just some plain vanilla socks out of Heritage Prints. This is color 7, which is denim. It's a very fitting name for it. I chuckled when I looked it up because I was thinking, these look like denim. So, there they are. These are going to be for Kristen. Depending on how much I get done around the house today, I still have quite a list. I'm hoping to turn the heel on this. I got quite a few stripes to go. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. At least 4 more stripes before I turn the heel on this. So, that is really my only whips. I have become non-monogamous, which I think I mentioned last time. Let's see. Oh yeah, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 whips. 3 or 4 whips. You may notice something missing. The Derecho short sleeve tee, I was knitting it out of a worsted weight yarn, and 2 things happened. It calls for a DK, and I was using a worsted, and I did the math, and the sizing was kind of right, almost right, but just off enough that I wasn't caring for it. The neck was very wide. And the other thing is the yarn was extremely heavy. So I do want to knit that sweater for this summer, but I want to get the yarn it calls for, which is Derecho Remix Light. It only calls for 4 balls, or 3 balls, and it's relatively reasonably priced. So I may look for that at Stitches, because I was going to look for shawl yarn. I'm not going to do that because I have no business buying shawl yarn. I was going to look for minis, which I probably still will, but I'd much rather trade minis. And that's about all I was going to look for. So I think I'm going to look for Derecho Remix at the Webb's booth at Stitches. And if I can't find it, maybe I'll order it with my birthday money if I get birthday money, which I typically do. So, and if not, maybe I'll just order it. Period. We'll see. So that has been frogged, and what am I going to work on next? Well, the first thing I want to work on is socks. I miss knitting socks, which is why I cast on socks last night. I don't feel like I've knit that many pairs of socks this year. I think 4, maybe 5, which I don't think I knit any socks in March. I think I just fixed the socks I messed up, but I may be wrong. Who knows? But I love knitting socks. Socks is why I learned to knit, so socks. And the other thing I want to do is I want to cast on a shawl with one of these Miss Babs that Dewey gave me for Christmas. I have this one, which is Midnight Stroll. It's, not Midnight, Moonlight Stroll. And it's the Tarte base, which is 500 yards of a superwash nylon tencel. Or this one, which is Berlin, which I also love. It's the same base. So I was thinking of knitting the brickless out of this. The brickless calls for Yowza, which is worsted weight. But there were a few people who had knit it out of fingering weight. I'm just trying to decide which skein. I'm not sure. Maybe. I don't know. This one seems more fall, but I don't know. It's really pretty. Which one should I cast on? Moonlight Stroll or Berlin? Leave your vote in the comment box below. And last but not least, what have I purchased this week? What have I purchased? Nothing. Yay! No shopping this week, thank goodness. Need to get back to not buying anything. Not that I've bought a lot, but I have a lot of yarn. Too much yarn. Too much. And I need to continue to work through my stash. I need to continue to work through my stash and weed out what I'm never going to use and donate it. Because I don't want to hold on to it, and there's nothing wrong with it, and I know there's some people out there that will enjoy it. Last year, when I donated my stash, the person who received it was so excited. I actually gave it to one person, and they were so excited, and otherwise they wouldn't have been able to have that yarn. So I'm just blabbering now. I think that's all I have for today. I hope you guys are all doing really well. And I know I said there was not going to be a vlog today, but there is going to be a vlog today because Kristen said it's not Vita. TGIF is not Vita. So, what Kristen says goes. That's it. I'm going to hope that this video came out because otherwise I'll have to wait till tomorrow to record it. Alright, I'm really going to go this time. I hope you're all doing well, and until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.